this bat keep coming out, and it always wants to go back to where the other bats are, where the six bats are. And I don't want it to be right there. You can see in the last video I showed you that this bat keep going back to that place, and it came out again. Okay, it came out again. Look at it. It's really active. It's able to fly. In fact, it can fly up to about this height, maybe up to about a meter and a half. It's able to fly all that. And I'm supposed to even get them some rose patches right there so that they can be climbing on that. You can see they have some kind of a bar right there, and a lot of them are just standing on it, and they really like that. So I'm gonna get them that. Alright, so in this video I want to explain to you more about the feeds, okay? Yeah, how much feed we give them, where do we get this feed, how much a bag is costing. Wow, it's out again. You see, you have to go back, man, go back. All right, let me just fix that. I know her best friend is over there, but I can't let her go there all the time because those bats are not really okay. Though they're now getting really better, and that's our isolation point right here. This place right here, another one right there. So if two bats or three bats have the same kind of issue, we put them around the same places, okay? And some of them we make sure that we isolate. We don't want to mix and blend bats that have different kind of sickness. And so far we've been really doing good on treating them, okay? All right, good. So the feeds right here, we got them from Holland, and I did a video about how we switch from the original or the forced bags to the different kind of bats right here. So this bag, each bag is costing about 1,500. There are three main different types of feed, okay? You have the grower, sorry, you have the starter, and you will be able to use that for about 6 weeks to maybe 8 weeks. We used it for about 7 weeks, okay? And then from the starter you have to go to grower. So right now that's what they're eating. Yeah, that's what they're eating. They're now eating the growers, and you when you're buying the feed, you will have to identify that you have layers. So you have layers that eat the different kind of food from broilers, okay? So layers, they always have this kind of food. Their food is just like this, kind of powdery, you know. You can see how it looks like. I think, yeah, that's how it looks like. And I think the broilers, I don't know exactly, but I think the broilers have this pullet form, okay? But this is how the feed of the layers is like. All right, so right after you give them starters, you have to move to growers, and you're gonna use grower for maybe another 1 or 2 months. Yeah, about 2 months or maybe 1.5 months. And right before they start to lay, which is expected to be around 4.5 months. So let's say at let's say 4 months, let's say around 4 months, you have to switch their food to a different kind of food, which is pre-layer, okay? Some say just go straight to layers, but I think I'm gonna go for pre-layer if it is available here, because there's a timetable given to me. Pre-layer, and then from pre-layer then you're gonna transition to layers, okay? So yeah, starter, grower, pre-layer, and layer, okay? So the starter would cost you about 1,500 per bag. This is a bag right here. It's 50 kilograms. The the grower tool would cost you the same, 1,500. Pre-layer and layers, I think that would cost about 1,400. Maybe 3 layer would be 1,500, but layers, I'm sure that they're selling that at $1,400. So that would be the kind of food or the type of food they'll be eating for the rest of their their lifespan and so on. All right, so this is the bag that they just ate, and we just opened this bag today, okay? So the first week they ate like that is when we brought it here, because we brought this back at the age of 1 month old, okay? So the 5th month, I think they were eating. Let me just open up the chart. 1 minute, let me just open up the chart. Yeah, so the first month that we brought them here, that was like week 5, okay? Week 5 they were eating like 34 grams, okay? 34 grams. So we had 1,000 bats right here. That means 34 kilograms, okay? And second week they will eat that for about a week, like about 7 days. And 5th week they'll be eating like 39 grams, okay? And then the 7th week, that's what we are right now in the 7th week. They're gonna be eating about 43 kilograms, and then 47 kilograms. You have 51 kilograms at 9th week. 10th week they'll be eating like 54 kilograms, and so on. So I'm gonna try to make a chart and then display it in this, but you can see how where we're going. So at the age of let's say 20 weeks, no 20, about 23 weeks old, they'll be eating about 2 bags. Let's say around yeah, just by next week or week after next, they'll be eating 1 full bag a day. Okay, so that's the bag that they're gonna be eating. 1,000 bags will eat a full bag a day at week yes, at week maybe the next 2 weeks. Okay, the next 2 weeks. So that will be around the mid of 2 months. The mid of 2 months. So now yeah, the middle of 2 months I mean. So now you'll have to make sure you really calculate well, because the feed is the most expensive part of your poultry farming. I just 1,000 bags eating 2 bags a day, that's a lot of money. Okay, that's a lot of money. So make sure when you are buying your bags, make sure you have enough money to be able to give them food, because if you messed up on their food, they're gonna really messed up on the eggs. They're not gonna give you the eggs that you want, and you cheating them, if you cheat them, they're also gonna cheat you. Okay, so them cheating you is much more serious than you cheating them, because you're gonna be giving them the amount of food, or they're gonna be giving them food and they're not gonna give you any eggs back, or they will not give you enough eggs to be able to make that profit. But the beautiful thing about it is at the week 21, okay, at week 16, 17, you expect to see some of the eggs dropping. That will not be able to keep your sustain them on their foods and all everything that's supposed to go with them, like let's say the medication and all that. But at week 21, you expect to be able to have enough money from the eggs to be able to buy their food and also start keeping some profit. Right, so these bats, you can keep them for about 1.5 months, or maybe, yeah, about 1.5 year. Okay, they can lay up to about 1.5 year. Okay, so but we're gonna give you updates about how much eggs they're producing, you know, how much money we're putting in, and probably how much is coming out. We're gonna explain to you as much as possible, so that when you're getting into this poultry farm, you don't get surprises. Okay, yeah. So apart from the feeds, we also gonna give them supplements. You know, like I said in the last video, you're gonna see that we're gonna be giving them some supplements. We're gonna be also giving them some um, vaccines. You know, some people don't want to give vaccines to bats, but this is our first bat, and we don't want to take any risk. And this is a home setting. You can see some compounds everywhere. Okay, compounds are everywhere, and there are lots of local chickens that keep getting sick all the time. So we want to learn a lot about organic farming, like giving them some boosters, you know, some organic immune boosters. And by the way, there is a YouTube channel called DIY Agric that really talks more about on organic poultry farming. So if you're interested in poultry and you're interested in organic poultry farming, make sure you check out that channel. And in fact, on the 4th of April, he's starting a course called poultry feed formation, and I am really hopefully gonna join that class, because I'm trying to learn a lot from him. And every Friday he also gives free question and answer sessions. So you're gonna go jump on a live session or a live stream, and he's gonna be giving you the chance to ask your question. And the first live stream he did was just last weekend. That's last Friday. Oh yeah, last Friday. And I was lucky, all the 2 questions that I asked were answered, and one of them was regarding those bats over there. And he in fact advised me to give it that medication, and I did that, and it really worked for me. So make sure you check out DIY Agric and subscribe to their channel, and make sure you follow them, subscribe and follow, and you're gonna learn a lot. And there's another YouTube channel that I also follow called Farm Up, and Farm Up is in fact one of the main reasons why we started this poultry farm, and they inspired us to start a poultry farm. Though I have friends that are also doing poultry farming, but because of Farm Up and DIY Agric, we had enough knowledge to be able to do our first batch, okay, and to be able to do what we are doing right now. And we are also trying to show you a lot of what we are doing, so that you have enough information to be able to do your own farm. But you have to make sure you start, because whatever you're learning, we've been learning a lot on the internet, but everything that we are learning, when you start, you feel that you don't learn anything. So that's the real time when the real learning starts. When you start, you know that whatever you learn on the internet doesn't always apply. Oh, nobody can give you some of the information. Okay, doesn't matter how much we do videos. There are some things. It's not about we are hiding, or but there are some things that can be unique to you that we don't experience ourselves. So that's why most of you, we encourage a lot of you to get into poultry and also share your knowledge as much as possible as what others are also doing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's really exciting for us to get to this level, and I'm again, before I end this video, the water consumption right now at week 7, they are drinking over 300 liters, and that's the barrel right there. This is about 300 liters, and they eat, or sorry, they drink, not eat, they drink more than 300 liters every single day. So that's a lot of water. So if you get going ahead of, or let's say a little bit more than 1,000 bats, you might start thinking automatic drinkers, because it takes you maybe about an hour to get their feed, or yeah, to get their drinkers all in, and maybe another 30 minutes to get them fed. Okay, and you can see we have about 25 drinkers right here, and also about 30 feeders. Okay, I'm gonna do another video about how much feeders you will need, yeah, how much feeders you will need, and how much drinkers per number of bars per week or per month. Okay, let's say as they're growing, you'll also be increasing their feeders, because you want to make sure that anytime a bat wants to eat, it has enough space to be able to eat. Anytime it wants to drink, it has enough space to be able to drink, and that will get your bag much happier and faster growing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe for more.